He said, I'm fine when I'm fresh, and I'm fresh when I'm better. This is straight from the K, and we can talk about whatever women's choices and divorces. Hey, it's all up to you. Like, comment, subscribe. Bring my hook in for me, boo. It's straight from the K. It's straight. Ow. Thank you for clicking on my video. This video is about, let me get my notes together, honey. This is kind of serious. It's about your legal rights when renting. And I'm going to use Georgia as the basis of this because a lot of people want to move to Georgia. And not just that a lot of people want to move to Georgia. It's also that Georgia has reciprocity. Reciprocity. Thank you, Yana. Reciprocity. Okay. That means that a lot of different things that go on in one other state, they think the same way. So they can join in a lot of their thoughts as far as legally. I learned that a lot when I with my licensing with doing hair. My hair fine anyway. And just getting divorced and all that kind of stuff like that because I go from here to Illinois because I'm from Illinois. So different things you learn that you have reciprocity. I'm gonna say that word good, but let me mess up some more. Anyway, so you decided that you wanted to rent a place. Let's go back. Let's go back to this. You might start off at a rent. What you call it? What? I wrote it down. Let me see. Lord Jesus, let me see. When you live in a rooming house, how you go? You might start in a rooming house. Let's say you start in a rooming house. And you're like, okay, I'm in a rooming house. And now, Georgia, according to GeorgiaLegalAid.org, tenant rights, guest, not tenant in a rooming house. So you got to make sure you're not a legal guest versus a tenant in a rooming house in Georgia. Okay? Let's say that again. Because, there'd be different rooms. Now, all of a sudden, you a guest. They got you down as a guest for their paperwork purposes to make them look better or whatever. And they got you down as a guest, a legal guest. Then, when you don't pay, they can change the locks on your doors. They legally can do that. If you don't pay. I'm sorry. They can do that. They legally can do that if you don't pay. We're gonna reference. Let me say what we're gonna reference now, because we straight from the K. We don't just walk around just saying stuff. We're gonna reference the official code of Georgia 44-7. I'm sorry, 44-7-44-1. I think -1 through 7 or something like that. Anyway, once you get into 44-7-44, you see the catalog of the rest of the things that go underneath, and they're gonna tell you about the legal rights of Georgia of living somewhere. I'm talking about this because I talk to so many people, and right now housing is very it's non-affordable. People are saying they're trying to figure out how they're gonna live together. You know what I'm saying? Why I got one that y'all probably looking at me like, what is wrong? Okay, they're trying to figure out how they're gonna live together, work it out, pay to play, whatever. People trying to, not. My daughter told me, she's like, Mama, I don't want to go out there because this is $1,000. I'm like, well, we can just have this. It's gonna be gone in a couple of weeks, y'all. Two more weeks. Anyway, so people are realizing it's too expensive to live. Because first of all, everybody has come here. Everybody want to come to Georgia. That's fine. I mean, I'm not originally from here either. So what can I say? But a lot of people want to come here, and they're realizing that the housing market is expensive. Okay, and so while realizing that the housing market is expensive, a lot of people are falling behind because you can't do what you want to do and pay what you're supposed to do. You heard me? You can't do what you want to do and pay what you're supposed to do. I mean, some guy hold back. Oh, you might not make enough. You might just don't damn make enough. Hell, these jobs ain't paying nothing. You might not make enough. Hell. But if you make all right, but the thing is, you gotta know how to have long suffering. Like, you can't be out here buying everything, click, 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 and like, and getting everything, the Amazon truck at your door every day, FedEx at your door every day, UPS at your door every day, USPS. Hell, they got a package in your mailbox for you, new gym shoes, new shirt, new such and such. But now you're looking at your bills and you're like, oh no, I can't do it. Okay, but you can't do it. That's fine. A lot of people can't. Take discipline. Take a big discipline, like taking your own sandwiches to work type of discipline, and not driving everywhere discipline, and not buying everything discipline. You can't get those Jordans. Just one piece of hell. It's like, I want to be a star. If you want to get back down. Okay. So you have to have discipline and have your priorities together, and then realize maybe you have to boss up a little more if you want to live, in a home life. But you like, man, fuck that shit. We finna live together. There is a commercial I heard today in Atlanta about they even offering, they telling people how to move into short-term living situations. Have you been put out? Can't pay your rent? There's a place right now where you and your kids can go. $175 down. Short-term living. Wi-Fi included. Like, oh my God, it's telling everybody everything. Like, wow, it has gotten that bad. It's a commercial for it. Good example right here of that. Thank you, Yana. Okay, and so that's what that's what we on. So anyway, so let's go to people, the big bosses, the women. You wanna rumble? You wanna rumble with the G? When I ain't got your apartment, you think you can pay it, and you realize everybody ain't making their promises, or you lost your job. You might lose your job. I don't see you losing no job right now because everybody work. There's plenty of jobs out here, so nobody wants to work. That's the problem. I don't see you losing no job. I do see where that priorities might not have been met, and you can't pay your bills. Okay, so you have not been able to pay your bills, or someone promised you. You went out somewhere to a place betting on someone else gonna pay their part. Like you say, yeah, baby, you and your man, or you and your girlfriend, or whoever, however y'all living situation. You done paired up with somebody, and they said, I got this 600 because the rent's 1,200. So I got 600, you got 600. Somebody ain't got their 600 though. Here we go. Once upon a time, when people didn't pay their rent, you get put out and your money be spent. Okay, so you get put out. You know what I'm saying? Or you're about to get put out. Or let me tell you, this is when it get tricky. This is when your laws kick in right here. You ain't paid your rent. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! But you ain't paid it. Or this person that you living with, because usually be a situation where y'all thought y'all was gonna live off the high horse together in a place. Living for the love of you. I wanna be living. You wanna be living in this place, nice place that you have, thought you gonna be at, and it comes down to somebody ain't got their money. Happens a lot. I know. I've been there. I've done that. Got a check, got a shirt, and a t-shirt. And what you call it, and a slushy drink cup. Got a cup for it too. Yeah, I know about that. So you give with people, and you got your part of the rent. They ain't got their part of the rent, and that might happen twice. Y'all can get out of it the first month. Might go down and talk to the people, or call them. Man, we a little short this week. I got, you don't even want to throw the other person on the bus. You like the more responsible person. You're gonna be like, I got, we got it. We got 600. Probably 1,200 now. You got the 600, and so the other person like, well, you call the rent person, the owner or whatever, or you go down to the rent office if you're in an apartment, or if you're renting out a home, a private owner situation. And they're like, okay, I'll work with you. So now we in another month, and now you're trying to work the new money off. Your person who's in you depending on, because this is usually the situation. The person you're depending on, They ain't got. They ain't gonna. They ain't have this month. They ain't gonna have it next month. So now it's rolling. You know what I'm saying? And we're rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Yes, we're rolling. Rent is rolling. Now you like 2 months behind. They ain't trying to talk to you no more. They already didn't want to talk to you the first month. They're like, here we go with this this bull. Oh God! This how the person who owned the place is feeling. The rent, the apartment complex, or either the home owner of the home. Like, damn, here they go. I should have known when their last month is gonna be a problem. I should have known when I saw the 2. Which one of the 3 people? Which one of the people gonna be more responsible? I should have just, hey, I got one place for you if you want to play. You know what I'm saying? But no, it is what it is. So here we go, late rent. Now here we go. Now you starting to get, he's threatening you. Okay, he's telling you get out, get out. Y'all need to get out. Notice to get out. You know what I'm saying? But he first had to notify you in writing. Also, if you have a problem in that dwelling with some kind of appliances or something like that, everybody want to bring that up when they ain't pay their rent. Like, he ain't never fixed nothing in the first place, and they ain't never fixed nothing. And my what's not okay? Well, how long you been dealing with that? Just one piece of hell. Okay, how long you been dealing with that? You know what I mean? But you do have a right. Let me see. You do have a right with that. Let me see. Guess not tenant. I talked about that. Cannot raise your rent. Okay. All right. Oh yeah. Also, side note. According to the Georgia law, the Georgia Official Code 447-44, your rent cannot be raised if you don't have a written agreement. So you was just in there because you know somebody, you know Ray, or your cousin, your mom and them hooks you up with this place, and it wasn't written. They can't raise your rent without a 60-day notice. I ain't saying they can't never raise your rent. I'm saying without a 60-day notice. Okay, you have to have a 60-day notice that your rent is about to go up. Everybody wants the sunlight. Yes, it's gonna go up. So you have to have a 60-day notice without a written notice. And then if you have a written lease, then they can notify you. I think in 30 days or something like that. But still, check your Georgia people in Georgia, because since I talk to a lot of people in Georgia and everybody want to live here, like I said. And we have reciprocity, like I said in the beginning of the video. A lot of our laws are the same in other places. So, but also check your laws. Don't take me for like I'm thus said K. I don't. No, you gotta check your own laws where you stay. But I'm talking about Georgia right now, okay? And people that we have reciprocity with uses Tennessee and Alabama and I know Illinois we have reciprocity. So we have reciprocity in different places like that. Just check your laws. Check your laws. You gotta do something, especially when you ain't been paying rent, so you can work to look up what you've been doing. I mean, come on now, you know what I'm saying? So do that. And the thing is about moving out and getting put out. That's one thing, okay? And so you want to make sure. Now, if you are part of a domestic situation, there is a part of the Georgia code. Let me find it. I got it. I wrote it down. Okay, Georgia code 44725 says early termination of a lease is okay. You have to, but you gotta, you can't just say he beat me up and all that kind of shit. You gotta be, actively, restraining order. It gotta look like you're really trying to leave this situation. You can go get your restraining order and then ask, can you come out this lease because this person know where you stay and you're a victim of domestic violence. So it is a provision for domestic violence in this Georgia code 44-7. Okay, 44-7. Okay, that's what we're talking about. 44-7. 44-7. Just remember that. All y'all who don't like to pay rent, just, you need a reference for. If you know you got a problem keeping a place to stay, you need to print out the Georgia 44.-7 so you know how to come back on. Well, I got this right, because I know people who be knowing they right. You know, they're like, I got this long. No, you don't. But they know they do. They right. They do. Also, GeorgiaLegalAid.org is the reference I'm using on this page. One of the references I'm using. I have another reference I'm using as well, and it's going to be in my description. I wanted to talk about this so bad because I feel bad for my female friends sometimes when they don't know what they're supposed to do or what they can do. Or always, if you need repairs, always try to do it in written. You know, email it, print it out. You need a paper trail. And that the Georgia Legal Aid can help you more. People can help you, but you say, I went down and told them. They know my sink been leaking all this time. I've been telling them all this time. I told her to keep running all night, and you know, because this was gonna happen. Because now you don't want to pay. So, you know, have you a paper trail? If the person is a slumlord, or they're not taking care of things, and now you know you're like, well, I'm holding my rent back because of this. You really supposed to pay your rent. But anyway, also, let me just give you some. I've been out here. I've been on my own since I was 17 years old. I am 44. I thank the Lord I'll be 45 next year. Thank you, Jesus. I moved out when I was 17 years old. So I have been through all this stupid stuff that I ain't know no better. And people putting, give me rid of, what's the name? One thing. If you don't have a dispensary or dispensary, or however you want to say it, if you don't get that, ain't nothing going down. You still got time to move out. They can move their guns how they want to and say, I want you out this week. If they have not, in Georgia, the law is you must go to court. Evict must see you in court. You have to have eviction, which is dispensary, however you want to say it. Because everybody, say stuff different. But, when I say something different, they want to tell me I say something different. But, when it is what it is. So, you've got to receive that. Now you're on the clock. Because you've been warned, and now you got to go to court. But for the most part, in most places, from what I know, when I used to rent places, you have to the 5th. Okay? Then they usually give you to the 15th. That's when if they buy it, or you ain't gave them enough sob story enough, they coming with the court. They're gonna serve you, telling you, okay, that's when now apartment complexes are good about that, because if they deal with so many people at one time, this shit just go out. They're like, all right, bitch, who is it? Apartment 265 through 275, they ain't pay their rent. All of them getting disposal. You know what I'm saying? All them about to get one. And it is what it is. They run down there, they do the court thing, they already got a lawyer on ready, they pay the money. Now, a personal person, like you renting from this is game right here. Okay, this is game, but this last is doing something different. Okay. So, personal renter don't want to spend that money. They're gonna keep threatening you. I need you out of my property. Like they say. They're going to keep coming at you. Because they want you to leave without them having to pay that $50 to get you out with a dispensary. However you want to say it. That thing. They're supposed to come. The DIS, it's going to say notice of eviction. How about that part? They're going to say it. When you get that, now you got to go to court. When you go, now you got some more days. Now you got time to look for. You really got time to look for somewhere. Somebody shouldn't be taking your shit outside. So now you got more time to look for a place to stay, because you got a court date now. So when that notice of eviction comes, that DISPO, where it comes. When that comes, you got to go to court. And when you go to court, the judge gonna give you some more days. You spill those, your case or whatever. You're like, oh, John, I didn't know, and I got these 3 kids, and my brother, he said he was gonna pay me, but he got laid off last week, and blah 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 blah. Baby daddy ain't paid child support, and no. It's just the court be full of tears. It's a whole bunch. Everybody got a story. They're gonna give you some more days though, because they know. So now you got some more days. Get your ass out of the house and get the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? Don't let them people do that thing I just my other video about evictions. You know, don't let people show up on you because you be warned, and you can't meet unless you can meet their demand of what they want. They might don't want you in there because you know you might have been damaging property. I don't know. Or they might just don't want to fool with you no more because they're like, this is going to be happening again. This person don't pay rent. Because this is a person, I don't know. People who used to pay rent, they pay rent. You know what I'm saying? So, that's all I got to say about that. So, make sure you keep your face card out there kind of good. You want your name to always be good. Put some respect on my name. Put some respect on my name. Put some respect on my name. That's what you want. You can't get respect in your name if you out here, every time you turn around, you ain't paying nothing. Oh, here they come. You ain't paying nothing, or you don't keep a job, or something like that. Here they come. They're looking at your stuff like, Then you want, then you turn around, you want to buy a house. You got some discipline somewhere. You gonna pay. You gonna pay somebody, bitch. You gonna pay somebody, bitch. Okay, but anyway, those are just a little few references I got about knowing your rights as a tenant. I care because these are conversations that I have during the week. I don't come out of nowhere with these like, ooh, I talk about this stuff and I've been through this stuff. I've been there. I never been evicted because I know I'm a consistent worker and I know how to pay bills. Thank God that my godmother, shout out to Shirley Ashanti, she let me know. She charged me rent when I was younger. You always try to charge, if you can charge your children a little something. I ain't saying you gotta charge them a lot, like maybe $50 or something like that. They need to understand that you gotta pay bills, and then they won't get out here and don't understand it with the world. What the world needs now, you to pay your rent. So you know he always got to join in every time I do a video. It's just such a hater. But anyway, it's straight. Check my promo after this video. I know I'm like a whole show. I know, right? Hey, like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit that bell, please. I'm working. I'm trucking out here. I appreciate you. I thank you.
Smoking Jerry feels so right. Out here trying to change your life. Just please stay on me, bitch. I'm so sorry. They try to slide. I just won't come outside. Homicides. They know they gon' die. This the life in the side.